Happy Valentine's Day, guys. I decided that I would do my first makeup video today without it being fast forwarded and a bunch of music so that you can actually understand what's going on. So I've been working today, a little bit of a rush, and I thought, why not get ready? We're gonna have a little steak dinner. So I thought do my hair and then show you guys how quickly I can do my makeup. So the first thing I start with is the SEINT setting spray. I do this before I put on my makeup. Some people do it after. I prefer to do it first. And I just spray a little bit on my damp beauty sponge. It has to be damp. It can't be dry. Just like 2 squirts. And press it into my face. Get your skin prepped and ready. With cream makeup, you shouldn't be using a moisturizer. Personally, I don't use a moisturizer beforehand. It's already quite hydrating. So if you put on too much moisturizer, it's gonna get a little bit, for me, it looks a bit too cakey. So we'll start with this. Okay, so I have the 3D brush and I use this end to contour with, and this end is my blending brush where I'll use circles and I'll blend it all in at the end. So this is my compact. My colors are, I have henna, this is my contour. Candlelit is my all over color, and then Aura would be my brightening highlight, which goes under my eyes, and T-zone. I also have my illuminator, which is Pearl, and I'll use that at the very end. So I'll start with the contour first. I'll move my hair out of my face a little bit so it doesn't get all in my crazy hair. Take my brush like this, and then just apply it on the tops of your cheekbones. Some people place it a little bit lower. I like it a little bit higher. Sometimes I do it in the middle. It kind of blends all into the same area, so I'm not really too worried about where this exact line is gonna go. But start over here, and then I work my way around the face. I'll do just a couple spots up here. It looks a little bit crazy at first, but once it all blends in together, it definitely tones down a bit, for sure. And then next, I'm going to use Candlelit. That's my all-over highlight. Most makeup companies call it Cover Up. We call it a highlight. You have a regular highlight, and then you have your brightening highlight. So this is my regular highlight, which is the color of most of my face. And this I'm just gonna add into these little areas here, staying away from my T-zone because I'm gonna add my other colors there. Want a little bit, blend a little bit on my neck. I have a little bit of hormonal acne on my neck from changing birth control. So I wanna I love matching my face to my neck. I think it looks super silly when your face is a different color from your neck. I don't like that. I want everything to be the same color. So then next I'll go in with my brightening highlight, and that is, for me, is called Aura. So I will put this underneath my eyes, put it on my eyelids. Here. I did my eyebrows already because it just takes a couple seconds. And your T-zone, so down the nose here, a little piece here to cover I have a little bit of red spots, like it's quite red around my nose, so I like to cover that up. A little bit lighter on my Cupid's bow and right here. And then that's it. Now I'm going to start blending. So that was only, what, like 2 minutes of that? It would be less if I was talking. So I just use this end of the 3D brush, and now I'm just gonna start blending everything together. So I start with my main highlight candlelit. I will blend that together first in little circle strokes. My neck doesn't have to be, I just kind of go up and down with the neck. And then circular motions with my regular highlight. Got a little bit here, a little bit here. Don't want to touch my brightening highlight yet. I'm going to leave that till next. Just trying to look into the mirror and my phone at the same time. The mirror's a lot easier to see in. But you see that blended out really quick. Okay, that's my main highlight. Now I'm going to touch up my brightening highlight. That is in my T-zone. I'm gonna make sure it's blended in nice. Sometimes I like to kind of push the product in this way a little bit instead of circles, because I find if you do it too many circles, it kind of wipes the product away. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna add a little contour in the nose now. I use this end of the brush here, and I use my fingers, and I kind of bend it to a bit of an angle. There's a better brush for this, I just don't have it yet, but this one will do for now. Just bend it a little bit, put it into my contour, and then I'll swipe it down my nose a little bit. Just gives your face a little shape. And then I'll let that sit for a second. And I'm gonna also use my henna contour. And I'm gonna put it on my jawline here for some more contour. And then I'll blend that out. You can use your fingers too. Personally on my nose, I like to use my finger. I find that it blends it a bit better, keeps it in the spot that I want it to be. But for my jaw, I want to use my 3D brush, and this will do circles and blending the dark shade downwards into my neck so that it's all the same color, some good dimension. Okay, now I'm going to blend out my contour, which is here and up here, and this I will do in circular motions. I'm really careful about how hard I push when I use this circular motion, because the more that you use that circular motion, the lighter the contour gets. And for me, like personally, I like my contour darker. Some people don't. Some people hardly want to see it, just a little bit of color. I like to see a lot. Like, I like it to be darker. So I'm very careful about how I blend this in. My crazy hair, I used my new crimper, and my hair is all not liking me. It's not happy right now. So I'm gonna add a bit more contour onto my cheeks here. And you always know if you add a little bit too much, you keep blending, it's gonna disappear. It's gonna look way more natural and lighter the more you blend it. Okay, and there we go. So next I like to use the illuminator. My color is Pearl. Fitting, that's my middle name. So I use Pearl, and I'll put it on the high points of my cheeks here. Just dab it in there, and then I'll put it in on the other side, the tops of my cheekbones here. And then I like to put it down my nose. And then lastly, I'll put a little bit on my Cupid's bow. And then I also like to use, for my lip and cheeks, I have a few different colors here. Nude here, I love to put a little bit of, as a blush on my cheeks. So I'll show you, just use 2 dabs and then I smile. And you don't need much. I'm just gonna just add that little bit of color to your face, and I absolutely love this color. This is it's my favorite on my lip, but it's also my favorite on my cheeks. I probably use this one every single day. It is my favorite. And yeah, if you put a little bit too much, like I said, just keep blending it out and it'll just keep mixing in with your other colors and it won't look so dramatic. Sometimes I'll use the other end here. Do a little swoop just to kind of clear it up if I kind of blend it a little bit too far. And then because it's Valentine's Day, I'm going to go out of my comfort zone and I'm going to use pink grapefruit. I normally don't like this color that much. I'm more of a nude color, like a base color, right? I don't like something that's, you know, a little bit bright, but because it's Valentine's Day, I'm going to use a little bit of pink grapefruit and I'll put on my lips. I just use my finger for this. Okay, and now where's my other brush? So I'm gonna set this all. I have a setting powder. It is called Vanilla Dust Setting Powder, and I'm going to use this. I like it actually just in my T-zone. I find if I put it all over, it gives you that matte finish all over. And I really do, I'm getting used to the very glowiness of my skin using this product, and I really do like a glowy skin. I find if you use a little bit too much dust, that it kind of looks, I don't know, just a bit too cakey to me. I love like a good glow look where your skin looks super hydrated and healthy. And that's my favorite part. So lately I've just been using this setting powder just in my T-zone, the places that I get super greasy that I don't want to be too much. So I'll just do it here, and I like to put a little bit under my eyes because I know that a lot of people crease around your eyes because that skin is like so thin. So I'll use this here. And that's it. So yeah, that if I wasn't talking so much, it wouldn't take so long. But yeah, super quick, super easy, and you're ready. I hope you guys like this. Thank you.